Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Welcome to a new session of Quran for All. Today we will be starting with ayah number 11 of Surah Baqarah, inshallah. So let's begin. Our first verse starts with wa iza, wa and iza, when, wa iza and when. Qila, it is said. This is in the passive form here. Qila, it is said. Lahum, to them. Lahum, to them. La is to, hum, them. Lahum, to them. La tufsidu, do not spread corruption. The la here for negation, and it's a command form of the verb. La tufsidu, coming from the root letters fa, sin, and dal. Fasad is corruption. So do not spread corruption. Fi in al-ard, the earth. Fil ardi, in the earth. Qalu, they said. Qalu, they said. Innama, only. Innama, only. Nahnu, we. Nahnu, we. Muslihun are reformers. Muslihun, like we talked about before, with there's a meme with adamas. This is a noun form, and it means reformers, coming from the root letters sod, lam, and ha. So they said we are only reformers. Let's look closer at this verse. So when it was said to these people, to the hypocrites, La tufsidu fil ard, do not spread corruption in the earth. Fasad, corruption, is when one does injustice to other people and does not do right by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is fasad. And so when it was said to them that don't cause corruption in the land, قَالُوا إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ, they said we are just reformers, we are just trying to make things right. Muslihun comes from salaha, like we saw. Islah means to fix something that is broken. So these people were saying we are just trying to fix things, we are just trying to make things better, we are just a muslihun, right? So but uh, in the next verse now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is kind of calling them out and saying, Allah, beware. Allah is used for when one wants to grab the attention of the person you're addressing. You want them to pay attention to what you're saying. So Allah, beware. Inna hum, indeed they. Inna, indeed. Hum, they. Inna hum, indeed they. Hum is repeated again, the pronoun themselves, for emphasis that they themselves, that's why the repetition. Innahum humul mufsiduna, again a word with a meme uh, having a dhamma. So it's a noun that a person or a people who spread corruption. Mufsiduna, we saw the same root letters here, fa, sa, and dal. So mufsiduna, people who spread corruption. Wow, wa and lakin, but la yash'urun. La here showing us that it's a negation. Do not. Yash'urun, realize. They do not realize it. We've done this word before. They do not realize it. They do not understand this. Let's look closer at this verse. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling these people out when they are saying that we are just reformers, we are just fixing things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, no, beware, know this, that they themselves, they are the ones who are the cause of the corruption. They are the mufsidun. They are the ones who are spreading the corruption. And when one tries to compromise in the perfect religion that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, or the perfection and purity of this religion, when one tries to take away something from it or tries to add something in it, then that's taking away from the corruption, that's taking away from its purity and its perfection, and that is corruption. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is has said that for these people there is a painful punishment. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling these people out and saying that no, these are the ones that are spreading corruption, and they don't even realize that. Let's look at the next verse. So the next verse is telling us, let's see, what is a ki lalahum? The same pattern here, like the 11th verse. What is a and when? Qila, it is said in the passive form. Qila, it is said. Lahum, to them. La, to whom they. Aminu, believe. This is again a command form of the word, of the verb. Aminu, believe. Kama, like. Amana, believed. Annas, the people. Qalu, they said, the Munafiq, they replied, nu'minu, should we believe? The here is kind of like a question and interrogation. Nu'minu, should we believe? Kama, again, like, amana, believe, same word over here, amana. As-sufaha'u, the fools. So they're saying that should we believe like the fools believed? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling them out. Allah, beware, know this. Innahum, indeed, they, hum, again, for emphasis, themselves. Sufaha'u, as-sufaha'u, the fools, are the fools. Walakin, wa'an, lakin, but, la ya'lamun. Here, root letters, ain, lam, and mim, to know. So la is giving us the negation. Do not know, right? But they do not know. La ya'lamun. Let's look closely at this verse. So now the hypocrites in Medina, when they were being told to believe, when it was told to them that believe like the rest of the people have believed, what did they reply with? Qalu, they said, Anu'minu kama amana sufaha, should we believe like these fools? So, they looked at the muhajirun, the people who had come over from Makkah. They had left behind their homes and their families and their wealth, everything for the sake of their belief, for the sake of their iman. So, the hypocrites of Medina, they looked at these people and they said, you want us to be fools like them and leave everything we have? This is ridiculous. So, so they were kind of, making fun of them and saying, we don't want to be like these fools. Okay, so even though like this verse talks about hypocrites of Medina, but it also serves as a warning for in this day and age for people uh, who kind of call other people who try to follow the sunnah, try to follow the religion seriously, or at least are making an effort to follow the religion, and there are people who call such people fools. You will see, if someone is wearing an abaya, or someone has a long beard maybe, or someone is dressed in a certain way, people in today's day and age will tend to sometimes call them fools. So this serves as a warning for such people, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling them out now, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Allah, beware, know this. Okay, just understand this. Innahum Sufaha'u, they themselves are the fools, they are the ignorant fools. And they're calling others fools, but they themselves are the ignorant fools. Walakin la ya'lamun, but they don't even understand this, they don't even know this. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not make us from the ignorant fools, not make us from sufaha'u, and always make us from those who believe, make us from the mu'mineen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.